Head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hi, Dave. Howard from Marin County. What can I say? The Browns are awful. The offensive line is awful. Granted, they have injuries. I wouldn't keep Conklin or Wills around. I will say that Amari Cooper is great. He is a fantastic player. If I were the owner, I would probably get rid of Joe Woods. I would get rid of Prefer. I mean, my God, blocking all those field goals. And I would get rid of Stefanski. He doesn't know how to adjust in a game. I basically would flush them all. And, of course, the person I would flush the most would have to be Mr. Barry and the Harvard boys. Terrible draft picks, terrible. So I'm an old man, and I don't ever think I will live to see the Browns play in the Super Bowl. Thanks, Dave.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. And, Brad, I get the frustration. I'm not ready to give up on Jedrick Wills just yet. He does have plays where you kind of look at it and go, man, what's going on? I can't defend Woods or Prefer anymore. I've kind of defended them. I would definitely not get rid of Stefanski and Barry just yet. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I ditto to all of what you said there. I think that Jedrick Wills, despite the frustration with him, it's hard to find a left tackle in the NFL. It's hard to find a good one. So even if he's performing at an inconsistent to average level, I think you at least need to give him more time. So I think it's inevitable kind of that they'll give him that fifth-year option and see how that plays out. They've invested enough in that position in him to see what he turns into, and more time with Bill Callahan usually results in better things. So I will reserve right to, later see how he does, but I'm not ready to cut ties with him. And I think that Barry and Stefanski, I think, are a part of this going forward, at least through a full season of Watson being here. And I don't even know if Barry would be dismissed after that. But I think that Stefanski is a good offensive play caller and a good offensive mind. And I think that when you have one of those, you want to hold on to him, because you'll regret it later. He'll find a job someplace else, and you'll be sitting here going, gosh darn it, we had him as our head coach, but we didn't let him get his chance with his QB1 and his guys. So I'm willing to see what he has to do, and I think that he will ultimately find success in this offense.
Yeah, I would agree. And the point about Andrew Barry's draft picks, it's a fair point at this point in time. A lot of them have not panned out. And that's why you wait a couple years to judge draft classes as opposed to, 1 year or so. So fair point with the draft class. I can't argue with that.